Здравствуйте, дорогие друзья, с вами Серега Куршгамес, и мы продолжаем играть в НБА 2К14. Что ж, очередной новый сезон у нас стартует. Это у нас сезон 2009-2010 и начало сезона, первый тур, первая игра начнется с матча Minnesota TIMBERWOLVES Вашингтон Wizards, как обычно называю ростер на этот сезон. Что ж, Миннесота, Кори Бревер, атакующий защитник, Брэндон Кардинал, мощный форвард, Уэйн Эллингтон, атакующий защитник, Джон Флун, нападающий, Райан Гомес, легкий форвард, Райан Холлингс, центровой, Натан Джавал, центровой, Ал Джефферсон, центровой, Кевин Лав, мощный форвард, Дарко Миличич, центровой, Саша Павлович, легкий форвард, Алексей Печоров, мощный форвард, Рамон Сессионс, нападающий, Аланда Тукер, атакующий защитник, и Дэмиан Вилкинс, легкий форвард. Вот ростер на 10-й год состава Миннесоты Тимбервулвс. Два новичка — это Уэйн Эллингтон и Джон Флун, атакующий защитник и нападающий. Что же сказать про звезд? Наверное, Ал Джефферсон и Кевин Лав. Две личности, которые надо выделить в составе Миннесоты. Ну и давайте начнем знакомиться с Вашингтоном. Что ж, ростер на 2009-2010 год, естественно, Вашингтона. Джилберт Аринас, нападающий. Андре Блач, мощный форвард. Эрл Бойкингс, нападающий. Пол Дэвис, мощный форвард. Рэнди Фой, атакующий защитник. Алонсо Ги, атакующий защитник. Джош Ховард, легкий форвард. Мик Джеймс, нападающий. Картер Мартин, легкий форвард. Джавал МакГи, естественно, центровой. Майк Мюллер, атакующий защитник. Фабрицио Оберто, центровой. Джеймс Синглинтон, мощный форвард. Ал Торнтон, легкий форвард. И Ник Янг, атакующий защитник. В составе Вашингтона один новичок, это Алонсо Ги, атакующий защитник. Ну и по лидерам, по звездам, наверное, только Джилберт Аринас более-менее такой звездный игрок. Остальные уже как бы или не открывшиеся, или уже затухающие уже звезды. Что ж, давайте начинать. Как всегда, не забывайте подписываться, ставьте лайки, оставляйте комментарии. Ну и смотрим НБА. Сезон 2009-2010. Поехали.
Welcome, Damon Bruce with you as we get ready for NBA action here on 2K Sports. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Washington Wizards. And with the game about to get underway, let's head on out to Kevin, Clark, and Steve, who are courtside at Verizon Center.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. First for the Timberwolves. And playing at the center position, the premier low-post weapon out of Prentice, Mississippi, Big Al Jefferson. Then there's Damian Wilkins, and it's Love in at the power forward position. And looking at the Wizards, Gilbert Arenas is out there with Nick Young. And in the middle, the long-bodied JaVale McGee. Absolutely elastic. Then there's Howard, and it's Blatch in at the 4 spot.
Guys, we know it was a struggle last season for the Timberwolves, but against the Eastern Conference, they were pretty competitive. Nearly had a 500 record against teams from the East.
Well, back to the Timberwolves, that's a marked improvement over how they've done, Steve, over the past few seasons.
Yeah, the last few years, that's easily the best winning percentage the Wolves have had against the Eastern Conference. And they won't want to take much from last season to this one, but maybe that's something at least they can carry over and try to build on.
Now here's Arenas. Back to Blatch. He's going up against Love. Fader on the way. Gets the bucket. Blatch has got the first points up on the board for Washington.
I like the way they're working the ball inside because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots and typically good things happen.
Flynn kicks it to Tucker. Back to Flynn. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah, terrific one-on-one scorer. Able to break down defenders and make something out of nothing.
Yeah, it's really a nice blend of balance and creativity. He puts you on your heels, stops on a dime, and he can drain it on you before you recover.
The first free throw is good.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the Wizards were a volatile team last year. At times they looked really good, other times they looked terrible. And that happened throughout the season. One place where they consistently looked better than their record was when they played against the Western Conference.
And both free throws good from Flynn. And going back to the Wizards playing against the West for a moment, they were relatively one of the strongest teams, Steve, in the East when playing Western Conference opponents.
Pretty interesting stat, isn't it? 14-16 against the West, which may not sound like much, but hey, that qualified for 5th best record in the East. So this is a team that really started to play well down the stretch and played well against good teams, too.
Young's shot is off. Washington on D. Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Kurt Rambis.
He has a very specific approach laid out. He told me that they're going to concentrate on working the ball into the paint as much as possible today and taking advantage of what he believes is a significant edge for them on the interior. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. A savvy little up fake there, fooling the D. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Arenas against Flynn. And it's Arenas penetrating. Some solid D here from Johnny Flynn. There's the dish to Tucker. Back to Flynn. Pulls up. Rejected by Young. But he stays with it. 4 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Good. Flynn's got 6 points. The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. He kicks it to Blatch. Howard up on top. Dishes to Arenas. Young outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. Young's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Flynn off the pick from Wilkins. Doubled by Howard. Flynn kicks to Wilkins. And the rejection by Blatch. Pass to Young. He dishes it to Arenas. Blatch inside. The putback, and it's McGee with the jam.
That kind of putback turns a simple rebound into a highlight play.
He assaulted the glass, you're right, then assaulted the rim.
Yeah, now that's getting the job done on the board.
Kicks it to Flynn. Now Love inside. The shot. Bank shot, no good. For Washington, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Young dishes to Howard. And stolen by Flynn. Here's Tucker. He's covered by Arenas. Flynn off the pick from Tucker. Flynn kicks to Jefferson. And the rejection by Brush. Arenas with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And Young kicks to Howard. Back to Young. 5 on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Young's got 5 points so far.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Timberwolves trailed by 3. Outside Flynn. He passes it to Love. Can they get it? Another miss by Love. The Wizards have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Young, good look. Another one falls for Washington. Here's Tucker. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Feeds to Wilkins. Right side Flynn. And there's the pass to Jefferson. 6 to shoot. Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on it.
Young passes to Bloch. Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. Oberto inside, working on Milicic. That is good.
And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point. For the Wizards, I thought injuries a big reason they didn't have the season they hoped for. They do have some things they can build off of, though. The one that sticks out to me was how they were able to improve their defense last year and became pretty good at limiting easy shots.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Timberwolves trailed by 7. And going back to what you said, Clark, about the Wizards, they did improve dramatically in terms of defense and had one of the top 10 Ds in the league. Steve, not bad for a team that is clearly building around youth.
And that's a great sign, because normally when you have young players, you struggle defensively more than at the offensive end. So this is a group that has plenty of potential, and I think we're seeing that this season, you know, as they continue to get better in terms of rebounding and defending the paint.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And it's Washington's ball. 11 unanswered points for him. James outside. Foy cans the shot from the wing.
Kevin, he does a great job of moving without the ball, and he gets a lot of good looks because of that movement. And as long as his teammates are setting screens and looking for him, he can be lethal from the outside.
And that is the key, Steve, but his release in those catch-and-shoot moments is also terrific.
Minnesota with the ball after the made shot from Foy. Clock at 6. And James pulls it down.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
He feeds it to Foy. Unloads. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Gomes with it, and it's Miller picking him up. And it's slammed in by Brewer. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
So it's Washington now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. James misses. Timberwolves trail by 7. On the wing, Brewer. Passes it to Gomes. From the arc. But they recover it. Brewer wishes to Sessions. Pass to Gomes. 51 seconds left to play here in the first. And Sessions kicks to Brewer. There's the feed to Gomes. And that one's good.
Something they'd like to see more of him more often, that's for sure.
36 seconds left in the first quarter. James outside. The dish to Miller. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Foy, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Brewer passes to Sessions. There's a screen. Petcherov, he kicks to Gomes. Fires from deep. That's good. Gomes has got 5 now. And that does it for the first quarter. Washington out in front, up 4. We'll be back short. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, Stephen Clark, your thoughts?
And they set the tone there defensively with their shot blocking. They've been really intimidating down in the paint area.
You know, in the rest of the game, Steve, shooters will be looking around for the shot blockers because of what's happened in this quarter.
Here is Sessions. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The layup missed.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, Minnesota won 31 games last season, but only 11 of those came on the road. For a team that was battered and bruised heading out on a lengthy road trip is often a recipe for a losing streak, and that was the case for them last year. The injuries just really bogged them down.
And that one misses. Well, picking up again on the Timberwolves, road travel can be especially tough on them just given the geography of where their home city is in relation, Steve, to the rest of the NBA.
Well, particularly in relation to the rest of the West, because, you know, the Timberwolves are up north and kind of in the middle of the country. So they have a lot of long trips. But, look, there are no excuses in the NBA. I mean, everybody's got their own adversity they've got to deal with.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either, as good a foul shooter as he is.
Rebound, Washington. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
The Timberwolves have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Well, they were a fairly decent free throw shooting team a year ago, Kevin, about 77% from the line.
And he makes the first. And so Sessions nails both of them. The Wizards with the lead. Now Boykins. Back to Bloch. Takes the 13-footer. Connects. The jumper drops. The Timberwolves shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Boykins with the steal. Dishes it to Ford. Kicks it to Boykins. Feeds it to G. The pass to Boykins. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Blotch. The shot, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. He dishes it to Ellington. Steps back and fires. That one goes. Count it. Ellington's got his first basket. So it's Washington now. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Boykins dishes to Blotch. Shoots from the baseline. And yes, sir, that one drops. Blotch has got 6. Timberwolves trailed by 4. And the Timberwolves call time here.
Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action to clear their heads. You know, a lot of their shots are rimming out. You wonder if their confidence isn't suffering at this point.
I think that's a good time to call a timeout. If a team has a few fall the wrong way for them, just burn a timeout and let them forget about it. Regroup, talk about it, and refocus.
Minnesota making a switch here. Love kicks to Jefferson. Watch with the steal. With the lead pass. And the slam dunk by McGee. And guys, what do you think about the hustle starts here for the Wizards?
Well, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
And I really think you've got to love the way they protected the rim today. I mean, a good number of blocks in the first half.
Boykins with the steal. Arenas kicks to G. Here's Tucker. Looking for his first basket still in this one. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
McGee sets the pick for Arenas. Pass to McGee. He feeds it to Boykins. Offensive rebound. Watch. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
I like that. Attack and create the contact.
Very nearly had an and one opportunity there. Good aggressive move.
The Wizards shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops. Damian Wilkins checked in for Wayne Ellington. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
This team is never afraid to get physical. I think they enjoy this style of play.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Arenas. Passes it to Blotch. 5 to shoot. Unloads from 13. And he nails the jumper. Blotch has got 9 points.
And he's shaken off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Flynn the pass to Jefferson. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Boykins. And it's blocked by Love. Timberwolves trail by 7. Jefferson a screen on Blotch. From the top of the key, but they get it back. Jefferson kicks to Flynn. He passes to Love. That ball's nice feed that time from Johnny Flynn.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there, and now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
Washington making some changes. Howard comes in for Alonzo G. And Nick Young is subbed in for Earl Boykins. Young dishes to Howard. And again, Washington no good.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Now here's Flynn. 6 points for him. Pass to Tucker. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Minnesota converting. And here's Arenas. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The feed to Howard. Fires from the wing. Again, Howard missing. The Timberwolves trail. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And again, it's Minnesota converting. So it's Washington now. Outside Arenas. Back to Howard. The dish to Blotch. He's going up against Love. From down low. Shots good by Blotch. Blotch has got 11 points.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Flynn off a pick from Love. Flynn the pass to Tucker from downtown. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to fight over the top of that.
Now here's Arenas, defended by Tucker. And the basket by Arenas. Arenas has got his first points of the game.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Howard against Wilkins. He kicks it to Tucker. Dishes to Love. Feeds to Tucker. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Little turnaround. Love, no luck.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Arenas kicks to Howard. Fires, high post. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. And now it's a 3-point Wizards lead. Minnesota's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And Tucker kicks to Flynn. No good off the back of the rim.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Arenas dishes to Young. 30 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Kicks to Howard. Again, Howard missing.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
Tucker the pass to Flynn. He nailed the buzzer beater.
Right between the eyes is how you would say it, Kevin. Fearless. What a tremendous play with the pressure at its absolute highest.
Phenomenal.
I'll tell you what, some players just live for the big moments, guys. Clearly, he is one of them.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. Wizards lead by 1. Well, folks, stay tuned for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And it's time to break down the first half of action. I hope you're having a great Friday night so far. A close game at Verizon Center, the Wizards battling
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Bloch. He's got 11 points, and he has sent a bunch of shots in reverse.
Well, and because of that, there's now a serious intimidation factor working in their favor.
Flynn kicks to Love. They get the rebound. Here's Jefferson. Tries again. Can't get the layup. The Wizards with the lead. Arenas with it. Now defended by Tucker. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Outside Jefferson. Outside Jefferson. Buried from 15 feet out. Jefferson's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Minnesota. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, both teams playing well. Neither club able to pull away.
Here's Arenas. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Arenas has got his second bucket of the game to go.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Here's Tucker, defended by Young. 6 to shoot. Here's Flynn. Nailed from three-point land. Flynn's got 13.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Watch inside. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. That free throw good from Bloch. And both free throws good from Bloch. Minnesota calls timeout. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Outside Flynn. There's the pass to Tucker. He dishes it to Jefferson. He feeds it to Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. Love. From deep. And another 3 for Minnesota.
An unusual skill set for a big man. The long-range shot that gives you such good spacing offensively.
McGee sets the pick for Arenas. Pass to Young. Ryan Gomes is checked in for Minnesota. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Looked like some miscommunication there offensively. Those guys were not on the same page.
Minnesota leading by 3. Back to Jefferson. Outside Flynn. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Love. Singleton's there. And there's the feed to Gomes. And a miss there on the triple. Rejected by Singleton. Outside Arenas. He passes to Howard. Young outside. Pass to Arenas. Lock at 6. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Here's Young. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. Arenas has got his 4th assist in this one.
Man, he's got a tremendous ability to knock it down from deep. I mean, that's a big-time triple.
Well, it gets harder and harder the deeper you go out there. So, I mean, he's got great touch from that kind of range. That's impressive.
Here's Gomes. It's good from the top of the key. Gomes has got 7 points in the game.
Every once in a while, he'll kind of step out of his role and give you something like that.
McGee is screen on Flynn. Nick Young on the wing. Plenty of space. And Washington again with the bucket.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
Flynn with it. 13 points in the game. Flynn off the pick from Love. Flynn dishes to Tucker. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. 7 points in the game. The Wizards have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Washington calls timeout.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. He may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Got a piece of it. Singleton the pass to Arenas. Arenas off a pick from Singleton. Now the dish to James. Six on the shot clock. And the basket by Singleton.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
James against Flynn. He kicks to Tucker. Milicic dishes to Flynn. Feeds it to Gomes. Here's Milicic. Nice D from Bloch.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Arenas kicks to James. Dishes it to Bloch. For the lead, and Washington again with the bucket.
The turnaround jumper, that was a thing of beauty.
The Timberwolves have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Kicks to Tucker. There's a good screen. Back to Flynn. Now the pass to Gomes. Shot clock at 5. Misses off the left iron.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Here is Sessions. Petrov defended by Bloch. Puts it up from 12, and he knocks down the jumper.
They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found a weakness in the defense, and they're exploiting it to a T.
Not often you see a team rely on that shot like they have.
He dishes it to Foy. He feeds it to Bloch. Pass to James. Shot clock at 6. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Sessions leading the charge. Here's Wilkins. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
Minnesota making a switch here. Jawai's checked in. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
And their mid-range shooting continues to be accurate.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
Wizards trail by 3.
One of the things that really jumps out at you about the Timberwolves last year is how well they got to the foul line. Everybody on the roster is pretty good and clever at using ball fakes to draw fouls and get themselves to the free throw line, and it makes it very frustrating when you're defending a team like that.
Brewer passes to Sessions. And Miller with the block. And they get it back. Back to Wilkins. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Jawai. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Well, Clark, you said it. They were very good at drawing fouls. They were also very good at avoiding fouls, Steve, defensively.
Yeah, very disciplined defensively. The end result, the third best in the NBA in free throw differential. And for a team that struggled shooting the ball from long range, those extra points came in handy.
That free throw good from Jawai. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Damian Wilkins. Both free throws good from Jawai.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
James against Sessions. James kicks to Miller. Back to James to stop the run. And again, Washington no good. Timberwolves leading by 5. Passes to Sessions. James with the block. Now 4 to the paint. Here's Oberto. The feed now to 4. He passes to Bloch. Miller outside. The dish now to James. For the 3. It's rebounded by Jawai. Minnesota's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Petrov defended by Bloch. Pass to Jawai. Another shot. Petrov. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And really nice use of that final.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Wizards trail by 7. Outside Arenas. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Free throw good, Arenas. Ryan Gomes is checked in for the Timberwolves. And both free throws good for Arenas.
You know, even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line this half.
I think they've done a good job of making the most of their chances at the line, and they've got to keep it up to take the lead.
A shot by Ellington, no good.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Here is Boykins. He kicks it to G. Just 5 to shoot. Feeds it to Arenas. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Ellington. Timberwolves leading by 5. Love outside. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a three-point play chance here. Minnesota making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. And that one falls for Love.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
Here's Arenas. Arenas can't get that one to fall.
That's a shot he's got to hit. I mean, you don't get too many better looks from that range.
Gomes dishes to Jefferson. Flynn. Back to Jefferson. Singleton's there. Takes it from 10. Hits the bucket. 6 points for Al Jefferson.
That's the kind of finish we've gotten used to seeing from him in the low post.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right. G passes to Arenas. And again, Washington no good.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Flynn kicks to Love. Dishes it to Tucker. And stolen by Singleton. Inside. Deflected. And stolen by Flynn. An even 3-on-3 break. Kicks it to Jefferson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Johnny Flynn. And now a 12-point Minnesota lead.
Good job pulling the trigger when the defense opened up for him. He had an opportunity, took advantage of it.
Washington calls timeout.
Coach can't be pleased with their inconsistency on the defensive glass. They've been caught taking pictures out there. They're watching, as opposed to getting in there and securing the orange.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Flip Saunders was saying to his club. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, we've put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Arenas. Bangs home the trifecta. Arenas has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap up since the start of the second half. They're starting to find the range.
Steve, the lasers are starting to do their thing. That's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Tucker, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Washington with the ball. Now here is McGee. The pass to Arenas. He dishes it to Howard. He feeds it to Young. And again, Washington with the triple.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Jefferson guarded by McGee. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Check out the game for Jefferson. He has 8 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
Oh, they have to be. I mean, he's not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, I mean, it's his.
First one falls for him. And he can't hit the second. Wizards trail by 7. Young inside. Defended by Wilkins. Young dishes to Blutch. The turnaround Jay. Jefferson with the rebound. Jefferson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they've put in on the glass.
Yeah, big margin for them in the rebounding department. They've completely dominated the boards here.
Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. And he knocks down the first one. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Wizards trail by 8. Young passes to Arenas. Good. Arenas has got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, Kevin, probably his greatest value lies in his tremendous three-point shooting. When he's out on the perimeter, it gives them the ability to really stretch the defense out.
And Steve, he's earned a nickname that's familiar to anybody that's followed basketball, the microwave. There's no slow build-up with him. All he needs is one shot to go down, and it can set him off, turn him into a real scoring machine. He cooks with gas, not electricity.
McGee sets the pick for Arenas. Backing down is Howard.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board, and his length doesn't hurt either.
Jefferson, a screen on Blotch. Passes it to Tucker. Lots of room. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Well, I guess they can get them when they need them. That's a good job of getting to the miss.
Here's Flynn. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Boy, I'm surprised he took that shot. He was at a huge size disadvantage in that matchup, but boy, great job to bury it.
Washington calls timeout. You know, Clark, they've been out-rebounded by a big margin here today.
Yeah, but still, it's a close game, Kevin. It all comes down to maybe just a handful of plays here.
Here's Blotch. Right side Arenas. Pass to Howard. Back to Arenas. Clock at 6. The feed to Young. He passes to Blotch. And the rejection by Love. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Timberwolves leading by 10. And the Timberwolves call time here. Arenas against Flynn, and taken away by Arenas. To JaVale McGee. That's good, and it's Arenas with the assist.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
Well, that's been the focus, Clark, as we've watched. I mean, they've created one chance after another inside.
Flynn kicks it to Tucker. The dish to Love. Pass to Flynn. 6 to shoot. And Jefferson gets it to go. Jefferson's got 8 here in the quarter.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Washington calls timeout. They're behind by 10. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Young. Nice D from Tucker.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
So it's the Timberwolves now. He kicks to Flynn. It's Wilkins on the wing. 1:27 left in the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jefferson. McGee with the block. And here's Young. Nice ball movement by Washington. Howard kicks it over to Arenas. Young feeds it to Blotch. Baseline J on the way. That one off the back iron and out. They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch the breath, you're
Yep.
right. Flynn kicks to Jefferson. That's collected by Blotch. Washington's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Arenas goes in. Dishes to Blotch. Puts up the baby hook. Can't get it to go. Good D from Love. The Timberwolves have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Kicks to Tucker. Back to Flynn. A baseline J. Can't get it to go. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Steve, and Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Johnny Flynn.